Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. This is your man, Steven Steele, coming to you live. Welcome, guys. I just thought I'd pop on a bit in a rare daytime stream for me. You guys know that I'm usually a late night streamer. Yeah, I had a little time here, and I was watching this market. I was watching the Doge momentum in the market, and I was just getting excited. I was getting real excited looking how things are going. And I just wanted to keep pumping up the Doge, keep the Doge momentum going strong, and connect with you fine folks as we watch this together. Who do we got up in here? Hey, welcome, Janet. Hola. Realtor. Eta. Wakey, Steven. I am awake, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wide awake. I've been awake for a while. My mod, Larry Ramirez. Good to see you, my man. Mama Crypto. David Ramos. Johnny Bravo. Doge to the moon, my man. Brian S. Welcome, man. Welcome back. GameStar, of course. Aaron Withers, what is up? Low roller scratcher. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Steven, I need some coffee. You and me, my man. I need some green tea. Green tea is my go-to, but it kind of gives me that caffeine bump. But with antioxidants. Yes, it's 9:30 in London. Yeah, you guys are about London time. You guys are exactly 6 hours ahead of me. And yeah, I got some relatives out that way. I am half English and half Dutch, so yeah, I know the area well. I've been to London probably about 6 or 7 times in my life. All right, Legion of Boom, welcome. Yeah, green tea gives me a nice energy bump without being without much of a crash. I don't have many thoughts on Anchor right now. Sorry, I know a few people have asked about it. There's just so many coins for me to try to get to that people ask me to give opinions on. It's just hard for me to get to them all while streaming and running a channel nearly full time like I have lately. So yeah, guys. Well, something that's been happening is pretty extraordinary lately. By the way, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit this like button. It's the number one thing you can do to get this video up in the algorithms and help a new channel like this out. I didn't sleep that much actually because I got woken up repeatedly early in the morning by a couple things to do with my business that I've been running from home lately because of how I've been feeling. But so yeah, I have 2 employees right now, and so they woke me up early about a bunch of questions, and so not much sleep. But I plan on after this stream, I plan on taking a bit of a nap and hopefully re-engaging with you guys tonight for Doge After Dark. So yeah, so guys, let's pump up the volume here. Let's get this stream out. Those of you who are on Twitter, I am going to ask you to kindly retweet this to help get the word out. And whenever we do this, it does help. So if you're on Twitter, please consider retweeting that. The link is in the chat. So your fellow members of the community know that we are live and that we are doing it. We're doing it in the day. I usually don't stream in the day, but every now and again, when I get a little extra excited, I got to get on here, guys. And look at this. We are soaring on our way to 34 cents right now. 34 cents. Thank you, Janet. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We're soaring our way to 34 cents right now. And this is exceptional for a couple of reasons. It's exceptional, obviously, because we have been maintaining a really good ground overall since Dogecoin went parabolic a few days ago. But not only that, the rest of the market has been dipping pretty significantly. Most of the rest of the crypto market. I haven't been checking SafeMoon, so I'm not sure how they're doing now. But I know as of earlier yesterday, SafeMoon was doing pretty well. But as far as the rest of the crypto market and the rest of the big hitters like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BTT, and so many others, they're all down right now. They've taken a lot of these, most cryptos in the market have taken a sharp downturn, are in the red, guys. Even XRP, ADA, XLM, etc. So, all these cryptos are down. Sorry, I'm having a hard time clearing my throat today. All these cryptos are down, except not only is Doge not down, not only is it holding its own, but it is rising. It has been rising significantly. We are up. We are up big time today, while the rest of the market is down. So it makes me wonder if the rest of the market was up. I think Dogecoin would be at about 40 cents right now, honestly. So we are up almost 14% right now from yesterday. And we are up already 3% for within this last hour. So this is fantastic. We are wilding. This is wild style, guys. Wild style. Guys, if you haven't smashed that like button, hit it right now. Let's have a little afternoon hype party up in here. Let's see if we can draw more people into this party and help pump up the Doge and pump up the good vibes and the Doge community. And let's really just try to expand this thing. So if you haven't hit that like button, hit it. It's just takes a split second of your time. Doesn't cost you a dime. It's the number one thing you can do to help a new channel like this get up on those YouTube algorithms, guys. Also, if you feel so compelled to Superchat, those are always hugely appreciated. You can do so through the Stream Elements link pinned to the top of the chat there. Larry says SafeMoon is doing numbers right now. All right. Thank you for the update on that. Yeah, good evening, Steven. Go Doge, hit that like button. Steven, he does great streams. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, I think the SafeMoon thing's a real tricky thing for me because I know people are super passionate about it. And I think some people get it twisted that I hate SafeMoon or something. Some people think that. I don't at all. I really don't. All I have done since SafeMoon came on the scene is I've been totally transparent with you guys. The things I like about SafeMoon and the things I am concerned about SafeMoon with. So it seems right now that people are making good money on it, and that's great. I am happy. I want you guys to make money with SafeMoon. I want SafeMoon to succeed. I'm just saying Dogecoin is my favorite. It's my favorite. It hands down is my favorite. But what can I say? All I can say is I've just been completely transparent about some of my reservations with the coin, but I've also been transparent about the things I like about it, the things I like about what's going on there. So I think I owe that to you guys. At the risk of ruffling a few feathers, I think I owe you guys complete honesty on stuff like that. So that's all I can offer. Is SafeMoon some people do perceive it that way. It just depends how you perceive it, right? It seems to me, the developers and the CEO have been pretty front and center, and seem to be really involved. I don't think doesn't seem like they're going anywhere soon. So it seems like there's a level of commitment there. It's all how you feel about the tokenomics of SafeMoon. So you lose 10% of your investment every time you sell, and then 5% of that gets redistributed to the holders. Some people are really excited about that. Some people think that's great, and I can understand why that's an exciting idea for some people. Other people think that's too steep, and think it's don't look too favorably on that. But so it's just a matter of how you perceive that system, right? And I've seen people perceive it as brilliant, and I've seen people perceive it as a ripoff. So myself, I'm more of a conscientious observer of SafeMoon, and I have a small investment in it because I'm just curious to see how it does. And right now, it seems to go well right now, so we'll see where it ends up. Anyway, guys, Dogecoin absolutely soaring, absolutely taking off here. Look at this. Look at this. We are headed to 35 cents, it looks like. 35 cents. Check out your portfolio. Check out those wallets. Take a look. I'm sure you're going to like what you see. Things are going really green, if you know what I mean. Keeping Dogecoin on the scene. We are soaring, guys. We are soaring, mid-afternoon soaring. This is fantastic. This is incredible. 35 cents incoming. The resistance is futile. From what I'm seeing right now, the green weenies are lining up. And this thing, there is some resistance, but I don't think there's enough to stop Dogecoin at this point. I think it's going to get to that 35 cent marker right now. Big, thick green candle lining up right now. It's looking good, guys. It is looking good. Just fantastic. Fantastic, guys. See if we can keep it going strong, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is great news. I was hoping this is what was going to happen today. And no one really even knew what to make of it. And my friends, whether it's Matt Wallace or Crypto Batman or whatever, no one quite knew. When I asked them what they thought was going to happen today on Sunday, no one quite knew. No one quite knew. So this is a really, really pleasant surprise. Really pleasant surprise. There we are, guys. 35 cents. Dogecoin at 35 cents. Dogecoin just hitting 35. Incredible. Fantastic. Look at this progress we're making. Just fantastic, you guys. We are cruising at an altitude of Doge o'clock. This is awesome, you guys. Wow. Wowie zowie. A little bit of retracement here, then we're going to boost back up into the 3.5s, and I think, we'll definitely see a little retracement here, and I think we're, because we are at a lot of resistance right here, right at the 35 cent marker, And this is incredible. Again, this is an incredibly unusual behavior for a coin to be exhibiting in the midst of a big dip in the rest of the market. This is very unusual. And like Upshot said, Dogecoin it's rewriting the rule book. It's rewriting its own rules as it goes here. Good point. Low roller scratcher. Cardano tanks 25% during the crash while Dogecoin soars. I love it. Irony is sweet, isn't it, guys? I love it. I love it. And for those of you who aren't aware, the CEO of Cardano, ADA, had released a video just a couple days ago talking mad smack, talking big time smack about Dogecoin. And so, you know, this is a pretty vindicating time for those of us who are bullish on the Doge. Let me check ADA right now, guys. Yeah, ADA is down nearly 10%, nearly a 10% drop for the day. And Doge is up nearly 14% for the day. I gotta tweet something about this. I gotta tweet something about this, guys. I gotta put together a little meme on this one. I got good timing too. You came on then. Hey, welcome Trucking All Day. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome Julian. Welcome Sergeant Griswold. I love that name, by the way. I love Sergeant Griswold. Welcome, guys. Yeah, Sia Coin's coming back. I do like Sia Coin. I'm a newbie investor in Sia Coin. The only thing I wish about Sia Coin is that I wish it was on Voyager. I really wish it was on Voyager. What is up, guys? This is your man, Real Deal, Steven Steele, coming to you on a rare Sunday afternoon stream. Just witnessing another fantastic rise from the Dogecoin. In the midst of a seemingly dipping crypto market everywhere else, Dogecoin not only is holding strong, it's accelerating. Accelerating. All right, I'm showing back-to-back screenshots of ADA today and then Dogecoin today, and I just said, "Cue Curb Your Enthusiasm theme," and I'm tweeting that out right now. All right, guys. Green candles, baby. Look at this guy. Look at this go, guys. Look at the coin go. It's we're seeing a little bit of a red candle now, but I don't think that's gonna last long. But we're cruising, man. We are moving. Julian about to drink some green veggie juice with this green spike. I love that. A big staple of my diet now is fresh green juice made from the juicer. It's part of my daily protocol right now until I get better. And I'll probably stay on it, frankly, even when I am better. But I love the fresh green juice. I love the fresh veggie and fresh fruit juices from the juicer. It gives you life. It gives you live enzymes. I'm all about it. Which will be the coin to benefit from the dip? Yeah, good question. I'm not really quite sure how to answer that. I have look. All I can tell you guys is personally where my logic has been lately, and maybe you can factor it or not into your own decisions. But the way I see it, guys, I was a bit overly diversified, I think. I was getting up to upwards of 13 to 15, even 16 coins, and it was just too much. It was too much for me, in my opinion. So I've been trimming the fat as I see it, and reappropriating that money into the coins that I felt more strongly and more solid about. So there's definitely less risk in my portfolio. Now, when you put less risk in your portfolio, you're also many times you're diminishing the potential gains, but you're also mitigating a lot of risk. So that's the trade-off, right? So I've actually put more money into Ethereum. I've put more money into hold on, let me open my portfolio. So I put more money into Ethereum lately. I'm continuing to hold in Bitcoin. I am a Bitcoin investor, and I do regularly put small amounts into Bitcoin, because not that Bitcoin is offering huge margins, but Bitcoin's very low risk, and I mean, there's no sure thing in crypto, but it's the closest thing you're going to get to that in crypto. And then I'm still bullish about VGX. VGX is kind of a late bloomer here. It's actually a pretty good time to buy. But VGX, you just got to be really patient with. I really do think it's going to have its day in the sun. And I do think it's going to be within the next 3 months before we see a lot of really big movement there. But seeing how Voyager's totally blowing up and about to go into Europe and Canada and Asia, and then they haven't even begun to release all the incentives that they're rolling out there. I think all that stuff together is going to make VGX pop really nicely. Guys, we are doing great. We are right at 34, going on 35. Just fantastic. And another thing, I don't want to advise. I'm not a financial investor or financial advisor. I am a financial investor. Sorry, guys. I'm still shaking off the cobwebs. I was live streaming until about 5 in the morning. And then yeah, I didn't get a ton of sleep. So the thing is, so yeah, in a way, I am, for my own self, I am calling for less diversification, and I have been putting more money into Dogecoin, and I'm done investing in Dogecoin probably for a long while, unless there's a big temporary dip, and it has to be really significant in order for me to put money in again, because I'm pretty maxed out, you guys. For what I can budget, but I have almost 150,000 Dogecoins, and I just put in $2,000 in Dogecoin this last week, $2,000 more dollars. So I bought in at about 25.5 cents. Yeah, let me go into my history and I can tell you exactly where my last two buy-in points were. So yeah, I spent about $1,000 on Doge at about the 26 cent point. And then I bought in again for around the same amount at kind of close to around there. It's actually a little bit higher than that even, you guys. A little bit higher than that, at about the 28 cent point, right? And, you know, some people ask, like, wow, like, you're still buying in, you're a Doge live stream, and you're still buying in at these high amounts in April. Don't you think that's unwise? I would say typically that would be unwise, but the thing is, Dogecoin isn't your typical coin at all. It's already exhibited market behaviors and algorithms that are they're anything but typical. And Dogecoin is rewriting its own rules as we speak, and it's already defied so many of the conventional predictions for itself. So I just feel that strongly about Dogecoin, that I didn't even second guess those investments. And like I said, I'm a holder, so this is a long-term commitment for me. And I know 12 months from now, my future self is going to exponentially thank my current self. My current self is going to exponentially thank my future self for those decisions that I made this week by adding that investment. Dogecoin was still in the mid-20s, and here we are today. Just a day and a half later, after my most recent Dogecoin investments up to 35 cents. So already feeling a pretty certain level of vindication for that, guys. Just fantastic watching this rise together. Johnny Bravo, how was Alpha doing? He was itching and waiting for dips to jump in. Yeah, so Alpha, I really like Alpha. He and our minds think a lot alike in not only on crypto, but in a lot of other ways too. And I was actually live on stream with him when he was wanting to make his kind of like a final investment on Doge before things got really radical. So I think his last buy-in point was about 27.5% right before we both went to bed. And he was wondering when to pull the trigger, and I'm like, dude, I mean, there's never a perfect time. And you can make the mistake where you're always working. You're always looking for the absolute perfect ideal window of time to buy in. And if you're not careful, you can do that, and then you can do that all of a sudden until the new floor on Dogecoin is 48 cents and not coming down, right? Alpha bought in, I think, his last round at 27.5. And then we did let dip lower than that, right? We did come down to 25, 24. I suppose it's possible that we could see a lower retracement in the future. But again, anytime someone asks me the question, should I buy Dogecoin now? Should I buy in now? I always counter with, what you should do is ask yourself where you honestly think this coin's going to be in 12 months from now. And you got to be a holder. If you're impatient, you're looking to see huge gains and you want to short it, you want to short the coin, I probably would not recommend getting into Doge right now. You might be unhappy with that decision. However, if you see Dogecoin as I see it, which I sincerely believe that Dogecoin is going to end up to be one of the world's greatest assets, could be, honestly. I think Dogecoin is poised to become the world's leading digital cryptocurrency in an everyday space. And I sincerely believe that. So if you feel that way, then I don't think even buying in now is a bad idea. I really don't. So I guess I would just I employ people to ask themselves that question whenever I get the question, should I buy in now? I think that's the most, I think that's the best, I think that's the best, most practical question you can ask yourself when you're wondering that. Yeah, so more people are coming in the stream now. This is good. This is nice. This is Real Deal Steven Steele coming to you live on a special day stream. I usually don't stream the day. I'm usually a late night guy, and that's what most people know me as, the late night Doge streamer, the Doge After Dark guy. But I just wanted to get on here and we got to share this parallel. I don't want to say this quite parabolic, but this is a fantastic place for us to be sitting right now, right at about 34 cents, a little over 34 cents right now, while the rest of the market struggles. This is really fantastic. Oh, that's really sad to hear, Realtor. Someone got liquidated. Did they get hustled by someone? Is that what happened? They cleared out their wallet? And I wonder what wallet they were using that happened. Hey, thank you, Mark. I'm just seeing your comments. I'm just reading your comments now. Was the Weeble getting Doge rumor true? Great question, Sergeant Griswold. I can confirm through a couple inside sources, and one of those sources being Matt Wallace of Final Stand, that yes, that is true. Weeble will be getting Dogecoin in the near future. That will be released for all users in the near future. So that's definitely going to help. That's great news. Yeah, so all right, I usually don't read these out loud, but I do think this is worth tackling. There's a guy in the chat shilling Moon Token. Moon Token is at 5 million market cap, which is ridiculously low compared to other altcoins. Consider buying Moon Token if you want to 100x. All right, I'll tackle this. And I try to be fair and objective about this. And I try to be sensitive about it because I know people can get really passionate about particular tokens at particular times. You got to understand, as a show host like this, I get hit up every day. My inbox gets flooded with small altcoins, people telling about small altcoins, and nearly every single one of the messages I get say exactly what this guy says. You better get in on it, because if you want to 100x your money. So the fact is, statistically, most small altcoins fail to the tune of almost 90%. And the fact is, a lot of these coins, though, I will say, a lot of these really small altcoins, they do have a window. They do have their day in the sun, but very early on, where people do make some decent money. But then what happens after that, usually, after people make a lot of money in a short amount of time, a small window of people do, early on in its market release, then it goes dead, and then it never returns. It kind of flatlines and it never returns. So just understand that you can play that game. And I'm not saying that some of these small altcoins, a few of them will go on to do well and be able to sustain themselves and end up being potentially good long-termers. But that's a small minority. So just understand, if you're going to play that game with a small altcoin thing, the statistics are against you, but the gains are really high, right? So it's high risk, high reward. So just be careful out there, guys. Just be careful out there. And could Mooncoin be one of the very few exceptions that sticks around and actually 100x's your money? Sure, it's possible. How possible? Unlikely, but possible. I'd probably give it about statistically, that'd be about between 5 and 8% of that being possible. So I think that's the fairest explanation I can give you guys for that stuff. I am tired, and I'm going to take a nap after the stream because I streamed till 5 in the morning. I got woken up just like a couple hours later due to like business related stuff. But I will be napping. But I wanted to cover the Doge. I wanted to get online. I wanted to cover what's going on here. I think it's really exciting. I think it's really fantastic. Guys, if you're new to the stream, welcome. We're glad to have you. My name is Steven Steele. This is Steven Steele Live. This channel is pretty new. It's only about 2 weeks old, but we are growing out a community very fast here. And we are just having a great time making money together. And this is more of a laid back kind of talk show podcast approach to market streaming and Doge streaming. Unlike anything that you'll find in any other channel, I often bring in a rotating cast of very interesting guests. I bring in who I believe to be the most interesting, coolest people in this space. And so yeah, I really don't want more to say than that. So you should subscribe, join us. And if you haven't smashed that like button, please do so immediately. Hit the subscribe button, yes, but also the like button. It's the number one thing you can do to help get this new channel up into those YouTube algorithms. And we are a small community, but we are mighty. I'll tell you. And we are growing every day. So right now we got about 30 thumbs up, about 60 some people in the room. Let's get those thumbs up. Just take a quick split second to do that. That's much appreciated. And then finally, if you feel compelled to super chat, you can do that through the Stream Elements link pinned to the top of the chat. And those always are hugely appreciated for my time and efforts. And I attend to those questions and comments through super chat very thoroughly. So appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. Elvin says, love your stream. Very informative. Thank you. Thank you, Elvin. Thank you for the compliment. Appreciate it. Michael says, tomorrow when the market's open, people are going to cash out their stocks and dump it into Doge. I hope you're right, my man. I hope you're right. I'd love to see that. Dogecoin is now a rolling lottery system? Don't quite follow. Don't quite agree. Captain Crypto says, thanks for mentioning Moon Token. Cheers. No problem, man. No problem. I have no problem mentioning it. I just gotta do it as unbiasedly as I can. I wish you luck with that coin. You coming back tonight, Stephen? Hope to have you back tonight. I think so. I think I will be on later tonight for Doge After Dark. But you'll never know unless you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. Guys, I'm going to refresh the chart. I think it might have frozen on your end, so we're just going to take care of that quick. There we go. That fixes it. So wait till 420, it's going to blow up. That's another factor we have coming in right now. That is another factor that could be really interesting. So today is the 18th. 420 is a Tuesday. There's a lot of momentum on social media about Dogecoin 420. Speaking of which, my Twitter is absolutely blowing up right now. So yeah, a lot of action on Twitter right now. I tweeted out just a little bit ago, I don't drink, I don't smoke or do drugs, but I'm all about that hashtag Doge Day 420. You know your man supports it. You know I'm about the Doge Day 420. I got to bring it. We're going to keep getting Dogecoin trending. we're not going to let up, you guys. We are a very determined, a very enthusiastic, a very fun community in the crypto sphere, and we are showing something and exhibiting something that's never been seen before in crypto. Right on, Larry. Right on. So, guys, we are hanging tough at 34 cents right now. Really good. So, when we look back just not too long ago, earlier today, so this is where I was streaming, right? We were down into 26 cents. Then it started rising, and everybody was really bummed out around here. People were getting kind of worried. 25, 26 cents. And then we started to rise. 28 cents. Look at this. 31 cents. When we apexed at about 32 cents. Then there's a lot of retracement here. And now we're into the morning. In the morning, it's stuck around between 29 and 30 cents for a long time. 32. Apexed here at 32 at 9:50 in the morning. Okay? And ever since then, we retraced here at 10:35 in the morning. And ever since 10:35 in the morning, we have been going up. And it is now, where I am anyway, it's 4 p.m. So that means for the last almost 6 hours, it's been steadily going up, which is a really good sign. That is great, steady, consistent trajectory. That's what you like to see. So now we're apexing, 35 cents. Looks like it's going up again now. This looks good. This looks good, guys. But guys, I have to be honest. I have felt compelled to make my profile less diversified, and even put more money into Doge. I feel that strongly about it. One of my regular guests lately has been a guy named Nick Balls, and yes, that's his real name. And he's a Midwest guy like me, and he's only 32 years old, and he is a Dogecoin multi-millionaire. He's a Dogecoin multi-millionaire. Nick has an incredibly compelling story. He put in about $10,000 into Dogecoin way back in 2014. And he said he never doubted the Doge. He said all the way back then he knew that this was going to be one of the greatest assets on the planet. He knew that Dogecoin was going to absolutely take over and become one of the primary leading digital currencies on the planet. And he never doubted it. And so he's still holding, you guys. He's still holding. And so I had Nick on the show last night, and when we got on the air, Dogecoin was at about 25 cents again. It was about at a quarter. And I asked him what he thought about it, or if he was concerned, because now listen, guys, Nick, it currently is. He hasn't cashed out, right? He hasn't cashed out, so technically he's not a multimillionaire. But he owns, as of now, he owns millions of dollars of worth in Dogecoin, right? But he's still holding. So if anybody would have reason to have anxiety and be concerned and be worried, it would be Nick Balls. So when I asked him yesterday when he came on the show, when we were at about 25 cents, are you concerned? Nick said, not in the least. Not in the least. I've been holding since 2014. He said, overall, the general metrics look good. I'm not worried. He says, we're gonna bounce back. And he says, I feel pretty confident that by the end of the year, things are going to be sitting really nicely. He says, I'm certain of it. So here was a guy, and I tell you that to maybe calm some of the anxieties out there, right? I mean, we're riding at 34 cents right now, which is great. But let's say we were riding at 24 cents. Scared money doesn't make any money. And I think Nick is a quintessential example of that, right? So you don't get to the moon without taking a few lumps. Like I say, you don't ride the rocket until you ride the tiger, and sometimes you just got to ride the tiger before you ride the rocket. Right now, it seems like we're riding a rocket, but don't freak out. Don't freak out when there's retracements. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of the journey. The main thing to remember is overall, far and away, Dogecoin is just blowing everything away. So another thing that my man Upshot says, some of you may be familiar with his channel, he's become a friend of mine. When in doubt, zoom out. See the perspective of how far the coin has come over a little bit of a longer period of time, not just in the last few days or whatever. But in our case, heck, look at this. We are at 34 cents a little more than a week ago, barely. Dogecoin was averaging about 6.5 cents. So this is just fantastic, guys. We have so many reasons to be excited in this community. So many reasons to really... so many things to look forward to in this community. So many things to look forward to for the Doge. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. This is a new channel, and dare I say, one of the best emerging channels on YouTube. This is your man, Steven Steele. Real Deal Steven Steele, coming to you live on Steven Steele Live for a special afternoon Doge Market Watch coverage. We're having a blast here. This channel is just a little over 2 weeks old now, but it is growing exponentially each and every day. We have a lot of fun here. We have kind of a different format than other crypto channels they'll be on. It's more of a talk show, fun talk show format. I bring on frequent, interesting guests, and we talk about crypto. We talk about the Doge, because I love the Doge more than any other crypto. We talk about other stuff too, and we get a little weird sometimes too. So stick around, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it right now, you guys. Hit that subscribe button right now. And also, we got about 70 some people in chat. We're about 38 thumbs up. Let's keep pumping up the likes. Let's pump up the likes. Let's pump up the channel, just like we pump up the Doge. We're going to go parabolic together. They work hand in hand. The more people we can bring on this and get excited about the same things we're getting excited about, more people we can show why we're excited about the things we're excited about, the more it helps Dogecoin, the more it helps the channel, the more it helps your pocketbook, the more it helps you on your objective to greater financial freedom through decentralization. So like the video, subscribe, and also, hey, if you want to super chat, that's also super appreciated for the time and efforts, my time and efforts, and you can do so through the Stream Elements link pinned at the top of the chat. When you super chat there, I get right on those. Any questions or comments you may have, it's just bigly appreciated. Yeah, Mike Hill says, scared money don't make no money. Doge is heaven, Steven. Realtor Aida says, dang, Steven, almost 600 subs, buddy. Yeah, yep, we are growing pretty quickly now for a new channel, and we are just getting started. I am so excited about this channel this year, guys. I'm so excited. I've got so many more really good, interesting guests to bring you guys, and so many more interesting, fun, funny conversations to be had. So you don't want to miss that. And also, if you are already a subscriber, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hitting that notification bell is actually just as important as hitting that subscribe button, because the notification bell, especially for a show like this, which is predominantly live, it's a predominantly live show, so you never have to wonder or worry about missing one of the live shows, one of our live parties ever again. You'll get a notification, and you'll know exactly the moment I go on. So that's also really helpful. Thomas Croft says, tell us a story, Steve, in a few minutes. Let me marinate on that one. I will get back to that on that. Mitty Green says, you have an insanely good radio voice. Thank you. Actually, today I feel like my voice is off because I'm a little scratchy today, and I'm a little out of it today, to be honest. But thank you, Mitty Green. Thank you, Mitty Green. You on Robinhood. I do have a couple stock investments on there, and I actually bought my very first Doge investment on Robinhood, but I quickly moved on from Robinhood. It's not my favorite platform personally. My favorite platform is Voyager, you guys. Voyager is my favorite platform. If you're used to using Robinhood and you're looking for another platform that has the same ease of use and is very intuitive and user-friendly, I would go with Voyager. I think that has all those same qualities, and it's also really fast. Like if you want to deposit more money in your account for purchasing and things like that, that stuff moves lightly and quick. I've been very impressed with Voyager, and also Voyager is actually more downloaded right now in America than both Robinhood and Coinbase, and so they are growing exponentially. And just so many people are flooding to the Voyager app right now. There's actually a 3-week waiting period just to get in, but I have a partnership code with them, and almost everybody that uses my partnership code to get into Voyager gets in within 24 hours. And then you also get $25 in free Bitcoin, and $25 in free Bitcoin. And I'm going to cut and paste my Voyager partnership code in here in case anybody's interested in that. And if you forget it, don't worry, the partnership code is in the first sentence in the description of this video. So there's that. Guys, Doge is hanging strong, 34 cents. I think it might go back to 35. Could it get to 40 cents? 40 cents today or tonight? Geez, I mean, given everything we've seen lately through this past week, I certainly think it's a probability. I don't count anything out at this point. Heck, I don't even count out the idea that Doge could get to 50 cents within 48 or 72 hours. I think it's possible. What up, Colby DuPont? Welcome to the chat. Welcome, Pixel. So happy for everyone that's making Doge soar. We are doing it together, guys. We are stronger together. We're doing it together. They cannot stop us. There's so many people that have wanted to stop us. So many people that have made fun of Doge. So many people that made us the butt of the jokes. And now we are going to get the last laugh, and we're starting to see that right now. We are a movement unlike anything the crypto space has seen before. Janet says, Steven, silly question. Where's the Superchat chat button link? I can't find it anywhere. That is not a silly question. Firstly, Janet, it's a very logical question. So because I'm a brand new channel, I am not granted the Superchat button yet. Your channel has to have at least 1,000 subscribers to even qualify to have a Super Chat button. And right now I'm floating, let me refresh the screen. Right now I'm floating at 591. So I'm not there yet. I'm a little more than halfway on that goal to 1,000 subscribers. So in the meantime, I use Stream Elements, and they do a pretty nice job. And you can Super Chat through Stream Elements to that link that's pinned at the top of the chat there, and it's pretty easy to use there. So until I get 1,000 subscribers, it is Stream Elements for the Super Chats. But no, not a dumb question at all. There are no dumb questions. There's no dumb questions. So many times, and we go throughout life, where you're ashamed to ask questions because you're like, I don't want this person to think I'm stupid, right? Well, the thing is, only very insecure people will laugh at you for asking what you believe to be, what you feel might be very simple questions. And you know what that does, that first of all, that inhibits you from learning the answer to that thing, but then it also stagnates your growth as a person. So never be ashamed. I mean, never be ashamed to ask questions. There's many times, someone's chuckled and I asked something that seemed very rudimentary to them within their respective field. But, whatever, that's all on them. If someone wants to poke fun at somebody for that just speaks to their own insecurity. But never be afraid to ask questions. I would say I owe that, just that tidbit of truth there, I can attribute to so much success in my life. Hey, how does this work? How does that go? What is this for? It's just constantly asking questions and not being afraid to do so, and keeping track of those things has really helped me learn so many more things in so many different areas that I didn't know before. So yeah, just a little life advice there. Steven Steele, why not a Doge wallet for donations? I mean, I'm not opposed to Doge Doge nations, but right now I'm just working on getting a new wallet because I was using Trust Wallet, and then I was using also Free Wallet, and both of those I felt had some security issues. So personally, I do not feel comfortable using either of those platforms. So I'm ordered a hard external wallet that I'll be storing. So when I get that sorted, I would be happy to have that up as an donation option. Colby says, you're the man, Steven. No question is a dumb question. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. What up, real deal, Steven Steele? How are you, bud? Welcome, Wildin' Out. Good to see you, my man. You know, I'm doing pretty decent. Sunday afternoon, we're cooling out. But I'm really happy about the Doge. I think we're having a Doge-tastic day. I mean, you can't complain. Our favorite Dogecoin is sailing at about 34, 35 cents. Well, most of the rest of the crypto market has been tanking, has been dipping low. So there's some things in life that we want slow and low, but our crypto isn't one of them, folks, and it certainly isn't the Dogecoin. We want that high. We want to keep it soaring. We want to stay in the green, if you know what I mean. Keep it on that Dogecoin scene until we ascend to outer space, because that's the place, and that's where I want to see your face. That's how we do it here on Steven Steele Live. Guys, I am excited about this channel. I'm excited about this community. I'm excited about what's to come for Dogecoin, what's to come for the Dogecoin developments, what's to come of this channel, what's to come of this community, what's to come of each and every one of our journey to greater financial freedom. I got my first super chat of the day from Detroit Doge. Tipped $4.20. Detroit Doge, $4.20. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Detroit Doge. I love that username. And Detroit Doge says, sharing your channel everywhere I can. The Doge Army needs this show. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Detroit Doge. Again, dig the username. Thank you for that positive message. And thanks for sharing the channel, man. I really do appreciate that kind of support very much. So welcome. Steven, what's dinner looking like today? I've been watching these charts all day. Almost forgot to eat. Dude, story of my life. I have been there, my friend. I'm not sure what dinner's going to hold today. I know green juice is in my immediate future. Green tea is also in my immediate future. Aside from that, I'm kind of doing the intermittent fasting thing today until tonight. And tonight I gotta keep it healthy, my man, until I start feeling better. Steven, how long have you been investing? I've been tinkering around in the crypto space for about 6 years, but I've only really been seriously into crypto, where I went from just a casual dip in my toe in its side hobby for about that first 4 years. About the last 2 years is when I got more serious about crypto. And then I've been playing around with stocks for about just as long. If the moon is $1, what's Mars? I would say Mars is $5. I would say Mars is $5 then. Ryan McClymon's loved the show on Twitter. Ooh, goes back old school. A guy that remembers my first Twitter live shows. Yeah, those were fun. Those were really unique. Using Twitter as a live platform is it's just a unique vibe. It has its limitations, but it also has its charm, you know? Yep, so we're doing it to it, guys. We are cruising. Chicago Mercantile Exchange said to launch Dogecoin futures. Awesome. It's great to see. I love seeing every time a business announces that they are accepting Dogecoin. That really helps expand the space and solidify Dogecoin's place in the future, and it's the sustainability of its coin. So anytime I see an announcement like that from a business, I really try to support that. So Chicago Mercantile Exchange, good to see. I'm going to see if they have a Twitter page and if they have an announcement on that. I see the announcement, but I don't see. But it's not through an official Twitter page of theirs. But Webull, I confirmed that late last night that Webull, you guys, Webull will be offering Dogecoin in the very near future to all of its users. So, guys, strap in, get ready, because we are going to take off again in the near future. Webull is coming to our Dogecoin is coming to Webull, and then we also know that Coinbase eventually is going to launch Doge as well. So Coinbase will be offering Doge in the future. Webull is offering Doge even in the near future. So these are two significant pieces of news for Doge. Great news for the coin. What was the intro song on Twitter? What was the intro song on the Twitter show again? Loved hearing that. Yeah, that was the theme song to a very old TV show called The Odd Couple. And I love that song too. And I wish I could do it on Twitter, but I wish I could do it on YouTube, but I can't because YouTube's very, very strict about copyright laws and restrictions. So 40 cents incoming, Colby DuPont says, could be. I wouldn't be surprised. Do you think I could open a Doge wallet for my theater for donations? We are a nonprofit. I think so, Michael. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling on this Sunday afternoon? I'm feeling pretty groovy, all things considered. My name is Steven Steele. You're watching Steven Steele Live. This is a brand new channel. Just a little over 2 weeks old, but we are growing fast. You guys are in on the ground floor of this excitement. Congratulations. If you've never been here before, smash that like button. And more importantly, subscribe. Stick around. Join us. We have just really exciting, fun, yet laid back streams about focusing on the Doge while we talk about a variety of stuff. I have really interesting guests I bring in. We just have a blast. Janet tipped $5. Thank you, Janet, for that. Appreciate that super chat of $5. She says, heading to work now, just wanted to show some support. You rock. No, Janet, you rock. I really appreciate you spending your hard-earned money with that $5 super chat. Those little things really add up, and it really means so much, Janet. So I hope that workday treats you well. Hope it's not too hard on you. Hope it goes fast, and we'll see you back here at the channel real soon. The real Nick Balls just entered the chat, you guys. Yes, that is his real last name, and he is the guy I was talking about a little earlier. He is the Dogecoin multimillionaire. Nick, if you want to pop on for a bit, you're more than welcome. If you want to just cool out in the chat, that's cool too. Whatever you want to do is fine. Ryan, I'm sorry to hear you messed up your back, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it doesn't last long. John J says there are some YouTubers who are discouraging about Dogecoin. It can be sometimes throw my confidence about Doge, but I am hanging in there. My dream is to have that condo in Miami Beach. Well, John J, let me tell you, you're listening to the wrong YouTubers. Garbage in, garbage out. You better be careful, because if you keep listening to these channels on YouTube that are being really negative about the Doge, you are going to eventually start parroting that in your mind and out of your mouth. So garbage in, garbage out. Throw the garbage out, my man. Get dialed in with good channels like this one that pumps up the Doge, pumps up the positivity, keeps the positivity, keeps offering encouragement. And the thing is, what it comes down to, John, we decide the value of this coin together. We decide the value of this coin together, and we have already defied so many of the odds so far. We are writing our own rules. We are rewriting our own rules to the game. So, John, don't be discouraged. I believe that you will get that condo in Miami Beach. We've already come so far in such a short amount of time. So, John, hang in there, my man. Guys, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Just a moment. Sorry, I got a little Doge that needs some attention here. Come here, Louie. Come here. Come on up. No, come on over there. You know what to do, buddy. There you go. Here's your treat. Okay, I don't want any more complaining out of you now, okay? Okay, sorry about that, guys. So, Real Nick Balls, I will be having dinner in about a half hour. As soon as I finish up, I will pop in. Sounds good, Nick. Just let me know when you're sorted, my man. Just let me know when you're sorted. No worries, dude. Steven, could I do coin research papers for you? I'm looking for someone I could provide value to. That sounds like it could be interesting. Realtor. Aida. The best thing you can do is for anything like that. And by the way, guys, if you don't follow me is to DM me on Twitter, okay? That's the best way to reach me through that stuff. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, guys, I love keeping in contact with my audience. And I love interacting with you guys. So I'll just give you my Twitter is right here. So follow me on Twitter if you don't already, guys. I love keeping in contact with you guys. And it's another way we can all just keep the Dogementum going strong and keep up the positivity. Brian says, Steven Steele, Upshot, Matt Wallace, Stain Alpha. That's what you need to be watching. Brian, listen to that man. Listen to Brian. Listen to Brian. Who said that? John Jay. John Jay. Those are the people you need to be watching. I agree. And those people have all guested on my show. And they are all friends of mine, and they all they all put out quality content. And so, yeah, those are great recommendations, Brian. Thank you for that. Wildin' Out says, some of these channels, I swear, they just trying to use their users to pump air coins they buy. Doge, different kind of story. It's backed by big names. Good future, currently usable. Yes, I do agree with that. You raise a good point. You got to be careful with some of these crypto streamers, you guys. They're constantly telling you about these coins you've never heard of that are very small. And so you got to watch with some of these guys. You can't trust all these people, because what they'll do, they'll just use their audience to when there's a super small market cap on a coin, it's a lot easier to manipulate the market value of it, which isn't always a bad thing, but it is a bad thing when a streamer or a small group of people are telling you to pump up this certain coin, because you know what they do then? They pull out. They wait till you pump it up, they pull out, and then you guys all get left holding the bags. So you really got to watch who you trust in this space. And you can come here to trust Real Deal Steven Steele. I give it to you guys straight, unfiltered, no BS. I just lay it out there. I don't always give people the answers they want to hear, but I give them the truth as I see it. And I'm not unrealistically optimistic about Doge, but I am optimistic about it for a lot of really good reasons. And I am of the mindset that if you set your mind to it and if you speak it into existence even more so, you really can surprise yourself on what you can accomplish. And I think Dogecoin is a really quintessential example of that. Oh, you're getting into taxes now, Legion of Boom. This is not a strong area for me, taxes and crypto. But what I can tell you this, guys, is you pay way more taxes if you cash out your crypto earnings within the year. If you cash out some crypto earnings, if you can just let them sit through the year before you cash out, you'll pay way less taxes. And then secondly, I hire a CPA. I have a CPA that's very experienced in cryptocurrency, and I do my taxes every quarter. And that keeps me from getting overburdened. It keeps me from... my taxes are already confusing enough as being self-employed. And so I just recommend you just... honestly, I recommend just getting a CPA that's very confident in the crypto space and somebody that's going to you trust perform your taxes in a way, obviously, that's going to be most advantageous to you, but still within the rule of law. Guys, we are moving. We are grooving. Johnny Bravo says when Doge hits 45 cents, you will be on 1,000 subs. I believe it. I feel it, Johnny Bravo. I appreciate that, man. We're going to get, hopefully we can get to those, my first 1,000 subs sooner than later. But we've been having a great time on here, guys. And thank you for those likes and everything. Keep those likes coming in. Let's keep growing this thing. Let's pump up the channel like we pump up the Doge, and then both of these things work in synchronicity with each other, and that's what's really great about it. And really, that is what's most responsible for this parabolic rise that we've seen over this last week. It hasn't been celebrities. It hasn't even been Elon Musk. It's been the grassroots support, the Doge activist base, and that's what I call channels like this and everything are this Doge activist base. And we are the ones who every day have been pushing this thing and consistently and just not letting up. We've been relentless. We've been optimistic, and we've been doing it to the point where it just reached a critical mass where everything that's been happening on the ground finally started to be reflected in the market value. All right, guys, we are moving. We are grooving, hanging really strong right about this 35-cent line. You guys, open your wallets, check out what's going on there. I'm sure you're going to like what you see. I know I do. And we are moving. We are grooving. We are now at a 15% increase today so far in the Dogecoin. 15% increase from yesterday. Things are looking awesome. Things are looking fantastic. We have a lot to be optimistic about. Realtor says, this is a really chill channel. Love it. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I love having you here, and glad you came across the channel. Guys, things are looking great for the Doge. If you cash out, you pay taxes on capital gains with crypto wallets. You can pay and avoid capital gains. You pay capital gains if you cash out. Yes, that is correct. And that's a good point, Julian. Thank you for bringing that up. It's one I could have done a better job of illustrating when I brought it up before. Doge is the only thing green in crypto. Love it. Welcome, Chi-Chi. Yeah, I was just talking about that, and that was kind of the main point I wanted to drive home here today. I talked about that before. I talked about that before, and it's really incredible. It's really incredible to see most of the market just in the red. And not only see Dogecoin be stabilized, but really go into the green here, guys, pretty heartedly, which really, again, it defies conventional wisdom of the market. So many naysayers, and I've been seeing so much FUD and so much. The attacks have really been ramping up on Doge, and I don't even mind. Like it, I am kind of amused by it because the only reason why the attacks are ramping up is because we are becoming so successful, and people, certain powers that be, are really worried about that eating into their bottom lines. This was illustrated by the CEO of ADA Cardano, another big cryptocurrency. He released a video just a couple days ago, really dragging, really petty and really dragging Dogecoin through the mud. And so, why do you think if he really felt this way about Dogecoin, why didn't he say anything about this earlier? Why did he feel the need to only say something about Dogecoin very disparagingly like that after Dogecoin started going parabolic, right? Well, it's because he perceives Dogecoin as a threat to his bottom line and the popularity of his coin. So his strategy was just to player hate, right? And from what I could tell, I think it's been backfiring. If we look at ADA today, for example, if I pull up ADA's market value, sorry, just give me a moment, guys. Just give me a moment, guys. Okay, so if I pull up ADA's market value, right now it is down almost 10% for the day. It's down almost 10% in market value for the day. And over the last week, it's down over a percentage after it having a pretty decent week before that. And then on the flip, Dogecoin is just going through the roof right now. So do you think that was smart of the CEO of ADA to handle Dogecoin that way? Yeah, in fact, actually, I think it was a real missed opportunity for him. Instead of being a pompous dickhead, he could have just said, "Hey," he could have gone on the air and said, "Hey, really interesting to see this rise in Dogecoin. I think it's great. It's bringing a lot of new people into the space, and it's shaking things up. It's fun. If you're an investor in Doge, I think you'll love what we do here at Cardano ADA. This is why I feel that ADA is another great coin, and this is the utility, and this is why I think you'll like this coin too." I mean, what a difference would have that made? I think it would have been great. You know, Matt Wallace, for example, runs one of the biggest crypto channels on the internet. He's a friend of mine, and he before this all happened, he was very bullish on ADA. He would often bring up ADA to his Doge streams and recommend ADA to his audience. Now he's not going to do that. I asked him about Matt spontaneously called into this show, Matt Wallace, late last night, and we had a good talk about that. And that was one of the topics I brought up and asked him about. And Matt said Matt was going to no longer talk about ADA on the air, and that he's no longer excited about ADA, and it just took the wind out of his sails. So, and that was reverberated throughout this community. Upshot, another great guy with great content. He has a very big channel, much bigger than mine. I had him on the other day, and we were talking about this very thing. He took all of his money out of ADA, and he invested it elsewhere on his Discord server for his community. He completely shut down and removed the ADA Cardano section of his Discord. What terrible strategy on his part. And then we also had 2 days before that, the CEO of StormX, a coin called StormX. Some of you may or may not have heard of. I used to actually hold positions in StormX. And the CEO is a young guy, and he equated Dogecoin to cancer. He said Dogecoin was a cancer to the crypto community, and he got totally ratioed and a pretty big backlash on that. And again, another really big Doge-centric streamer and friend of mine, Crypto Batman, was really bullish on Storm. He was really into Storm, and that really disenfranchised him. And so this is just really bad strategy. It's very unbecoming. And but it is also revealing, and I don't recommend you support people that think this way about Doge and think this way about the Doge community. I certainly no longer hold positions in either ADA or Storm, and I once did. Chi-Chi says, I sold my Storm. Echoing what I did there. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Let's see what else is going on with you guys. Well said, Steven. One would think ADA Doucheboy would have used it to accelerate crypto interest, but no, he flexes his own douchiness. Larry Ramirez, Steven, congrats, my guy, on your way to 600 subbies. You deserve it. Lots of work on the show. Appreciate all you do in the channel. Let's continue to grow. Amen, Larry. My mod of the day. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate you. Guys, let me refresh the page. Did we get to 600 subscribers? Let me check it out. Yeah, we just hit 600 subscribers even. We are at 600 subscribers even. Not too shabby for a channel that started just 2 weeks ago. So thank you for that, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait to continue to grow with you guys. The next goal is 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. And the way we're moving, we're grooving. I think we can do it in not too much time. But that is awesome, guys. Thank you for that. Speaking of which, guys, we got about 100 people in the chat now, and we got about 55 likes. Let's pump up the likes. Let's pump up the volume. If each and every person hits that like button right now, it'll really help push this new channel into those YouTube algorithms, right? So it only takes a split second of your time. Doesn't cost you a dime. So everyone just smash that like button. Let's pump up the likes like we pump up the Doge. And also, if you feel compelled to super chat, you can do so through the Stream Elements link pinned at the top of the chat. Stream Elements link pinned to the top of the chat. It's actually quite easy to super chat through there. And I watch those pretty closely. You can put whatever questions or comments you want in there, and I do my best to field those. Guilty Spark says, where are the dApps on Doge? The supply cap, the team updating the network, the use case, where is it? You ask a lot of questions there, okay? All that information is out there. It sounds like you're already skeptical of Doge, and well, the utility is definitely there. There is a dev team that is very active on the coin as we speak, and they have made lightning. It has resulted in lightning quick transaction speeds. The Flare network, which is being integrated, which is going to offer third-party contract abilities with really low gas fees. And of course, the idea, people that don't understand the coin often say the coin has no cap at all. And that's not true. There's actually a soft cap on Dogecoin, and it's structured for everyday use. It's not structured to be this super through-the-roof, high-value collector's item like Bitcoin has evolved to be. It's supposed to be used, it's the people's coin. It's supposed to be used every day in the future for transactions large and small. So Dogecoin has a soft cap of 100 billion. So yeah, it's just interesting how many people that don't know that. It's actually a little technically it's a little less than 100 billion. It's like 98. So if you're wondering why that is, the first 100,000 blocks gave an average of 500,000 coins per block. So the next 100,000 blocks were half of that, and so on, until 700,000 blocks is where they reach the soft cap mine at 10,000 coins per block, etc. But yeah, no worries. No, it's fine. I like getting. It's good that the trolls are starting to come in here, because trolls mean that we're winning. That some people get nervous, they feel threatened by the coin. Trolls also mean that the channel's growing. It's part of the process. It's part of growing. So I welcome the trolls. It's fine. It's part of growing. It's part of the channel getting more popular. No problem. No problem. BitBoy released a new video next day saying he was wrong about Doge. What essentially, yeah, I'm not super familiar with BitBoy. I can't say I was ever like a really big fan, but he wasn't very bullish on Doge from what I understand. So I guess that's a really good thing he made a video like that. Realtor says, stop spelling it Dodge. It's Doge. Yeah, that's a common mistake to make, and it's understandable. Yeah, whatever, California. I'm not telling people what to do. I'm not telling people they got to sell their ADA, and I'm not saying ADA is done for. Who knows? We'll just have to see. But if you're making money, great. Yes, Kyle, that is correct. It could be considered a decrease in inflation. That's correct. Thank you, Johnny Bravo. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Trolls mean that you are getting bigger, Steven. This is true. That's why in a way, I like to see him. I know I'm headed in a good direction. Yeah, and Ethereum is not capped, correct? BitBoy got caught. Other big influencers charts. He's being hated bad on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I just stay out of all that. I can't say I ever watched a lot of that guy, so I just don't even know what his scene is. It's just not my scene. It's not my scene. This is my scene. Is 420 a Doge day? It definitely is. There's a lot of motivation going on, a lot of excitement, a lot of mounting excitement for Doge Day, 420 Doge Day on Tuesday. I placed screenshots of how ADA is doing today, back to back with how Doge is doing today, and I tweeted that out, and I said, "Cue Curb Your Enthusiasm theme," and people are having a lot of fun with that in the comments. Awesome, you guys. Twitter is absolutely blowing up right now. Excellent, excellent. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Hey, Stephen Steele, would you have honestly imagined Doge to be where it is at this month? No, I honestly wouldn't have, Free. I wouldn't have imagined that. My most optimistic projection for Doge by the end of April, a couple weeks ago, would have been somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 12 cents at the most. Hey, Maddie B, welcome to the chat. John J says 420 will be a double green day. Hopefully, my man, hopefully. Guys, we are holding so strong, so nicely at the 34, 35 cent mark. This is really great. I think we're sitting in a very, very nice place right now. A very nice place right now. Yeah, and it's just funny to see headlines like this now. CNN Business was now reporting how this joke became hotter than Bitcoin. Dogecoin is the hottest, quirkiest cryptocurrency on the planet. Total value of Dogecoins in circulation is nearly 50 billion. Not bad for a digital currency that began as a joke. It is number 5 most valuable cryptocurrency on the market, according to CoinMarketCap. Having increased more than 6,000% in a year, the price of Dogecoin doubled again Friday after Elon Musk tweeted about it for the umpteenth time. Demand for Dogecoin has spiked so much, it briefly broke Robinhood's cryptocurrency trading system. And then CNN goes on to write, whether or not it's a smart investment, it remains an active question. The more actively traded and more widely accepted Bitcoin is subject to extreme volatility, so Dogecoin too could crumble without warning. But its rise this year has been stunning. Of course, we know many things that CNN Business doesn't know. We were already in this space before CNN, and I guarantee before this journalist had ever invested a dime into Dogecoin, and we are reaping the rewards of that. If you listen to people like David Goldman at CNN Business, if you listen to him, you would just hire a financial advisor who would advise you on very safe stocks and even fleece you on half of your profit margins on those stocks, and then just really not get a lot of return for your investments. Cryptocurrency is kind of the Wild West, but we like it that way. We want it that way. It's about time working class people get big gains for the decisions that we make. And the best part about it is we dictate the value of this coin. If enough people dictate that Dogecoin is worth $1, then it's going to be worth $1, folks. Doge is literally holding on to the longest trend line so far. Correct. This summer, get ready to launch on the rocket ride of your life. With Dogecoin, they said it couldn't be done. They said we were just a joke. Some even called us cancer. But what they didn't expect is that we had more rocket fuel than they could possibly comprehend. This summer, strap in, put on your astronaut suits, and get ready to launch into a stratospheric proportions with Dogecoin to the moon. Rated PG-13. Parental discretion is advised. All right, guys, we are holding strong right at this 34 cents. It's just, it's a great place to hold. It's a great place to hold, guys. Guys, if you like the channel, if you support the channel, smash that like button, and also subscribe to the channel. We are brand new, just a little over 2 weeks old, and would love to have you along for the journey. We have a great time here. I bring in great guests, and we pump up the Doge. We not only do that, but when I bring in special guests, we'll talk about a variety of topics. It's a really fun, kind of more like just a hangout, almost podcast kind of format, unlike anything else you're going to get on YouTube when it comes to being in the crypto space, being in the Doge space. So yeah, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and join us. Join our ranks. We'd love to have you aboard. We got a great community here, and you'll meet new friends, and you'll meet really cool, interesting people. So yeah. Also, if you want to support the stream through Superchat, that's always hugely appreciated for my time and efforts. And you can do that through the Stream Elements link that is pinned to the top of the chat right now. Guys, this is Real Deal Steven Steele coming to you live on a special daytime afternoon live stream for the Doge. It's almost 5 p.m. where I am in my neck of the woods. If you're out on the West Coast and doing that Cali vibe, please go to In-N-Out Burger and have a animal style burger and fries for me. I miss that stuff so much. I miss that stuff so much out there in Cali. And you are at 4 p.m. in 3 p.m. in California. And if you're out on the East Coast or Florida, you are pushing at dinner time at 6 p.m. Pretty good Sunday, guys. We really couldn't ask for much more for a bullish Sunday for the Doge, particularly compared to how the rest of the market is doing. Let's see. Do a movie trailer starring Dolph Lundgren as a scientist who discovers the algorithm of Doge. And yes, he's super intelligent in real life. I actually, I do have respect for Dolph Lundgren. I think he's an interesting guy. I think he's pretty cool. Steven Steele, your channel is moving up fast. I've been here since the beginning. Appreciate your content. This is just the beginning, my friend. Just the beginning. But yes, I remember you. You have been here since I first started this YouTube channel. Appreciate that. Really do. Celeste says, I had one last week just for you. Look at that. Dos burger emojis. I love it. I love it. Whew. Dolph Lundgren. Now, Dolph Lundgren played in this 80s movie that's super ridiculous. It's like so ridiculous that it's so bad it's good. It's called hold on, I'm going to find out the name of it. It's like a cop buddy movie. Dolph Lundgren movies. It was wow. I didn't realize how many movies Dolph Lundgren was in until I looked up his discography. Holy smokes. Oh, I still can't find it. It's definitely one of his more obscure movies that he ever made in the 80s. It's absolutely hilarious. Oh, yeah, there it is. Showdown in Little Tokyo, 1991. If you guys never seen Showdown in Little Tokyo, starring, it's a buddy cop movie, an American buddy cop action film. And it stars Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee. That's it. Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren. And it's so unintentionally hilarious. It's so ridiculous. And the script is so bad, but so good, you know. So Hollywood would recommend Showdown in Little Tokyo. Alvin, I love the 80s theme. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, I didn't know Dolph was married to Grace Jones. I didn't know that. I love Grace Jones. I love her music. I love her style. I didn't know that. That's awesome. While and out, I'm going to tweet you a pic, Steven, of In-N-Out next time I eat it. Sure, rub it in, why don't you? Rub it in, why don't you? Dolph is the original Punisher, not a bad film. Yeah, I could see Dolph being like a really great in a role like that. That makes sense to me. I liked him in Rocky IV. I like Dolph Lundgren in Rocky IV when he says, "I must break you. I must break you." That's my Russian accent, guys. Go Doge, go. Yes, indeed. We're doing great, guys. We're doing great. I'm refreshing the chart right now, guys. So you'll see it reflected momentarily. There we go. So yeah, it's been holding really steady at the 34-cent line for quite a little bit now. If you look back here, we started at 32. See, this is what I want to show you. This is the day graph that I like to keep it on, just to show you the overall trajectory with the ups and downs. So the overall trajectory since early this morning, since 7 a.m., has been steadily going up through the whole day. See this? That's a really good sign. That's a really solid, consistent upswing. Well, since 7 this morning. Someone says, I said 40 cents by today. Hey, the way things have been lately, it's possible. It's possible. Sure, why not? I wouldn't count it out. Oh, yeah. Guys, you're listening to Real Deal Steven Steele coming at you live on this Sunday afternoon. And we are celebrating the Doge. We are celebrating the Doge. We are pushing the Doge momentum, making sure our Dogecoin stays stratospheric and beyond. We are doing it to it. We are, right now, we've been kind of struggling with some resistance right at the 34-cent margin. But I think eventually we're going to get through it and keep going. That's what I think. Eventually, Doge will be 69 cents. Yes. Maybe it'll hit 69 cents on 420. You never know, guys. You never know. Welcome, Unicornucopia. Welcome. All right, we are racing, guys. We are racing the charts, and to celebrate, we are going to take a 3-minute break from the chart for our racing vehicle. Are you ready? Riders ready? Here we go. Crank up the music. Let's do it. Let's kick it in overdrive. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it Back to the Future style this time. Let's make it fly, guys. Let's make it fly. Roads where we're going, we don't need roads. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, guys. Now that is going to be us. We're going to have our own Back to the Future car that's going to take us into outer space. Look at that, outer space. Yes, that's going to be us with Doge. All right. Reeler says, Steven, we're going to $5 this year. I'm really serious. Mark my words, brother. I hope you're right, my friend. That would be absolutely wild. A lot would have to happen. A lot would have to happen for Doge to go $5 in a year, but it's possible. Is this the Doge sponsored NASCAR? It is the Doge sponsored. It's a Doge sponsored car, and to the degree that excuse me, it's on my show, and this is a very Doge centric show. So sure. Guys, I also have a Discord community, a Discord server that I just started not too long ago, and that's been growing pretty quickly. We've been growing so quickly in a short amount of time. It's just awesome, guys. Love to have you link up with us. And so I'm going to put that Discord server in the chat if you want to join up there. It's a great group of folks over there. There is, Kyle. There is a Dogecoin sponsored NASCAR, and it just raced pretty recently. And the Dogecoin's driver's name is Stephen Parsons, and his father drove the original Dogecoin car back in 2014, one year. But they brought a new Dogecoin NASCAR back just this year, and yeah, he raced not too long ago. It's really cool looking too. Hey, what's up, Chad Bagley? Good to see you, my friend. Cool. Vampire Kangaroo says, I used to work in the auto glass industry, had to replace the back glass on a DeLorean in 2012. DeLoreans are sleek, minimalist. Yeah, I love the look of those. That's so cool, man. That's super cool. Wow, Twitter is absolutely blowing up right now. Twitter is blowing the heck up right now with Doge stuff, and my Twitter's blowing up everywhere. And now Doge Day 420 is now trending in the United States on Twitter right now. Hashtag Doge Day 420 is now trending, you guys, so keep it up. All right. And guys, if you don't follow me on Twitter, I love to keep in touch with my audience on Twitter. I'm going to put that link in the chat too, if you don't already follow me there. Guys, this has been a fantastic little stream. I think I'm gonna wind it down for now, but I will be on later tonight for something I call Doge After Dark, and that usually comes on somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So don't miss that. We have a great time going into the night there. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know right when I go on air tonight and whenever. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been awesome. Thanks for tuning in. This is Steven Steele. I need a nap. I need a nap very badly. And so yeah, that is what I'm going to do so I can be more refreshed and ready to go for tonight, guys. Thanks so much again for tuning in, and we'll see you real soon. Over and out.